Okay, the deadlift is one of those old strongman exercises. It's just quite simply lifting something off the ground. It's that complicated. So in order to lift something off the ground, we want to make sure you're doing it as safely as possible. So we're going to incorporate all those things we mentioned about neutral spine, as well as tension whenever you lift something off the ground. And whether you're on a platform or the ground, it's still deadlifting. So for most clients, we're going to start a deadlift from a platform to be as safe as possible. So I've got a platform here with a kettlebell. You will probably more than likely have an instructor that starts you on a platform with a very light kettlebell, and then you can gradually increase the load as you feel more comfortable and confident. So here's an example of this kettlebell with the deadlift. You're going to stand directly over the kettlebell with the kettlebell handle between your ankle and your midfoot. Proud chest. You're going to hip hinge. You're going to grab onto the handle, and you're going to create as much tension as you possibly can, crushing the hands and also pretending like you have dollar bills in your armpits and crushing those dollar bills. So chest up, drop the hips, crush, tension, and drive the hips. Completely relax at the bottom, take a little time. When you're ready, crush, drive, exhale. The progression for this is going to include going up in weight and also changing the platform height. So I could take this belt and I could go down to a lower platform, or I could go down to the ground. Same thing from the ground, it's just a little bit more range of motion that's needed in my hips. Chest up, hip hinge, crush, put it down. That's your kettlebell. When you progress and you're using heavier kettlebells, you can go to 2 bells. It just requires you to have a wider stance. That's like a sumo deadlift. When you want to progress beyond the kettlebells, then you start to use tools like barbells. The barbell that we would recommend that you start with is a trap bar, and obviously also starting from a high platform. With the trap bar, you're going to position your feet so that they are shoulder width apart, toes pointing directly forward. Again, keep your chest proud, hip hinge, hands right in the middle of that handle, crush, tension is emphasized, drive the hips, exhale, right back down. So we're emphasizing the concentric portion of the movement, the movement upward, and you really don't have to emphasize the downward. You can kind of let that drop. So another example, chest up, hands in the middle, crush the handles, crush those dollar bills in your lats, keep the chest proud, finish with the hips, and right back down. If you move to the next progression, it would be a lower level block, and then ultimately from the ground with the trap bar. And in the future, if you have a desire to move to a straight bar, you can then do that safely with the instruction of a coach.